When dealing with a patient from overseas, it's always interesting to see the number of different contact lens brands that are out there. But for me, I'm more fascinated by the different ways in which different countries like to use their contacts. For example, I can say that in the US, most people prefer to wear reusable lenses such as fortnightlies or monthlies, as opposed to daily disposables, whereas here in Australia, it's the complete opposite. I found the publication through a citation of a paper that I was reading, and turns out for the last 20 years, a publication called Contact Lens Spectrum had been providing practitioners with really insightful data on the behavior that different countries display when it comes to wearing contact lenses. And for a practitioner like myself, this information is super valuable. Not only does it provide me with information about what contact lenses work and don't work, but it also provides me with information like how many people are new to contact lenses, how many people are using rigid contact lenses, and how many people around the world are picking up on myopia control. They only just released their 2020 survey, and I'm really excited to see how the year 2020 has impacted the contact lens industry, and I'll share my thoughts along the way. The 2020 survey includes a total of 13,311 appointments across 24 countries. They include the US, the Philippines, the UK, Australia, and Canada. Let's start with Australia. In Australia, most people prefer to wear daily disposable silicone hydrogel lenses. As I talked about in a countless number of my videos, silicone hydrogel delivers more oxygen than regular hydrogel, and it is the newer technology. Daily disposables means that you wear a new lens every single day. They are convenient and more hygienic to the eyes. Followed by reusable silicone hydrogels. These are the ones that last either a fortnight or a month, as long as you keep it in solution overnight. You might be sitting there wondering, why would anyone choose to use reusable lenses as opposed to daily disposables if daily disposables are more hygienic and convenient? Simple. It comes down to two things, which is lifestyle and cost. People that wear contact lenses full-time will benefit from using reusable lenses because in the long term, it's going to be much more economical as opposed to daily disposables. Also, there are times when prescriptions only come in monthlies. So in cases like keratoconus, where the cylindrical power of your prescription exceeds a certain amount, your only soft lens option is to go monthly. For casual wearers, daily disposables work best because you don't have to feel obliged to wear contact lenses every day just because otherwise they'll reach their replacement period. For the Aussies, daily disposable silicone hydrogels accounted for 52% of all fit appointments. And I would say that's about right. That's quite consistent with my experience in the clinic, although I would have expected the daily disposable silicone hydrogels to be a little bit higher than 52%. Next, we have Canada. In Canada, the trend seems to be that the reusable silicone hydrogels have come down to second place, making daily disposable silicone hydrogels the favorite. I've never been to Canada and I would love to visit. If there are any Canadians watching this, hey, hello from Australia. In the Philippines, despite the heavy drop in sample size, the reusable silicone hydrogels maintain its lead at 50%. In the UK, nothing seems to have changed as the numbers and ratios look very similar between 2019 and 2020, and the daily disposable silicone hydrogels still take the lead. In the US, the sample size has significantly increased in 2020, so we have a lot more data, and it seems as though the reusable silicone hydrogels are taking the lead. It's very interesting to see a country like the US, which is in some aspects quite similar to Canada and Australia, following a completely opposite trend where it favors the reusable silicone hydrogel. The country to prescribe the most daily disposable lenses in 2020 is Denmark, followed by Australia and the UK. One thing's for sure, it certainly seems like silicone hydrogel is taking over. Reusable silicone hydrogels have been becoming increasingly popular since the 2000s, and daily disposable silicone hydrogels have been following a similar path. The biggest loser here is the reusable hydrogel, becoming less popular than rigid lenses. Across the biggest contact lens markets, daily disposables have been showing an upwards trend, whereas the reusable lenses have somewhat plateaued. And it makes me wonder why a country like the US shows a positive trend towards reusable lenses, while all the other countries show a positive trend towards daily disposables. Perhaps there are more established wearers in the US? No, hold on. It's in the document, I remember. Hold on, I'll get it for you. Yeah, there we go. It's true, about 29% of appointments in the US were new fits, whereas here in Australia, it was about 43%. And 6% were part-time wearers in the US, whereas in Australia, it's about 28%. So there must be more established contact lens wearers in the US as opposed to Australia, which is not surprising. I would say that a lot of people that I see for contact lenses in the clinic are new wearers wanting to start contact lenses. And I feel like in Australia, more people will pick up contact lenses in the future. I hope to see more people take on contact lenses around the world because it can provide a different lifestyle experience. For me personally, I play basketball and I feel like I shoot much better with contact lenses in because the hoop is clear and I can see the scores a lot clearer. And if I can translate that same experience over to you guys, that's all I really want. So that's been my video for today. If you learned something new or at least found something useful, then yay, thumbs up to you. If you want to thumbs up back, then that would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.